The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First down here for this offense. Using his legs, it's locked. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab near the sticks. It's locked. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Hey, they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch, and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. A gain of 2 yards, and now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a quick grab. And he'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a 1st down.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Second down after that previous play. Defense showing blitz here. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, it doesn't matter. Nice first down.
Game makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught on the outside. It's Humphries. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Strong opening drive. This is play number 11, third and short. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw, and you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee, a quarterback that can make throws like this.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Ball handed off. Breaking tackles. Okay, it's third down after that run. The quarterback making some changes at the line. To the air, it's Royer. It's a short completion to the tight end. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Makes the grab. It's locked. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, tied.
Chris, I don't blame him at all for taking advantage of this matchup. Put that receiver out on the left. If he gets the matchup you like, take a shot downfield on the post and hit it for a big touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And looking for a big play here. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Florida State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the BAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's got some room and some blockers here. Now the 40, out past the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Knowles. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
BAT puts him in front by 7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. And one final play before the end of the quarter. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Powers through a tackle. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking for a gap. It's locked. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The pocket breaking down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And here comes the punter onto the field. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can he keep it going here? Looking to throw it on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On the run, it's Henderson.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackle, but first down.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And the Noles line up on 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's an out route, the catch made. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Going after, up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, Chris, that's a combination of really good blocking and outstanding patience by the back. He waited and used his vision and patience to allow that play to open up and then accelerated through the hole to give him that huge gain.
And then first down, they go right back to him. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's hit as he throws it. And is intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. At the 20. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Florida State. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return starts from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. It's a start on the next drive. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? Moving past the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That's caught. It's locked. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is incomplete.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner will be brought down. The Florida State offense on the field. This offense has been clicking so far. But they get aggressive, go for more before halftime. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
To throw, it's Royer. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Third down after that running play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch is made along the sideline, and he's forced out of bounds. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down. Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to throw. It's Royer. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Knowles.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down. Looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's locked. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Boy, this is a huge score. Not only cut into the lead, Chris, but just psychologically to be able to score like this. You go in at halftime, you make some adjustments, you get ready to make a big comeback now in the second half.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he makes the catch, so a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead as we head to the break. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Hands off to the left. They've got him, but not before making 1st down yardage. They'll move the ball to the 41. This offense continues to roll. He wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not for a long completion.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this
got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Seminoles. And the beatdown continues. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. On On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. It's complete, but the junior quarterback paid a price for that one.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He fires it. Complete to the running back on his 4th down play. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Get set, get set.
He'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Bama. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Tremendous toughness here. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down.
Boy, another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a 1st down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wenke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward, and so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Now it's 2nd down here. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Hand off to the single back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
There you go, defense. Listen, it has not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
On the double.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
And the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage. But they couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's looking deep here. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking to pass. It's Royer. Catch made on the right side. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the Seminoles pick up enough yardage for a first down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's got some room. Can he get there? And the ball to the ground.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
The Seminoles looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Dropping back, it's Royer. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. Second down and goal upcoming. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. Touchdown, Florida State. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Hit as he released it. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
I'm all for quarterbacks trying to make plays. I love to see the fight in a guy and wants to make a play on every single chance that he can make. But here, when you scramble and you throw the ball way back against your body, you're asking for trouble. He's so lucky that ball didn't get intercepted.
He'll take a deep shot here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down. Play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal. Well, this defense is playing well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe. Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense is not giving up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they... And he's got it! Touchdown, Alabama! And now the try for two. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And they've got him, a sack on fourth down. There's a penalty marker down. If it's on the offense, it's a change of possession. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field.
using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking downfield, it's Royer. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he'll drop back here on third down. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he's got some open field ahead. At the 30 now. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Defense is coming after him. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. After the sack on first down, it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid game for a first down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. We get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Back to throw. It's Royer. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Noles moving quickly down the field here. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert? Or do you try to go through the air again?
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. They'll run it here. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown. No. And the route is on. That's another touchdown. An old school performance from this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line. He decides to have his best game of the season in this game with everybody watching. What a game.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner decides to field it. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. The Alabama offense onto the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Ball handed off. Finding enough space for a solid game before they stop it.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to his target. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And they pick up the first on the ground. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And the Knowles getting set on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.